Can we target the inner chest? Is it a myth? I'm going to say we can target the inner chest. First, let's look at what we already know. We know that we have a motor neuron per bundle of muscle fibers. This means that we can definitely hit a fiber as a whole and target certain fibers of the chest, like the upper and lower fibers. The real question is now, can we target the ends of those fibers that are closer to the tendon, like the inner and outer portions? Now, skipping over a lot of the muscle contraction processes, there is believed to be an all or none contraction where every sarcomere in the muscle fiber contracts at once. We have spanning fibers that run from origin to insertion on both ends of the tendons. And what I will say about that is whatever part of that muscle fiber grows, whether it's the length or the volume, it's all going to bulge out the whole fiber as one. We also have non-spanning fibers that attach on one tendon and end in the middle of the chest. You might think at first a muscle performs its action by pulling from one end of the attachment to another. Well, they're probably not for motion, they're probably to contribute to the force exerted as part of the length-force relationship. The force gets transmitted from the non-spanning fibers to places like the plasmic reticulum via myofascial force transmission. Also, with any muscle, the more you shorten it, the more the actin and myosin fibers pull together and there's more of a contraction overall. So when you adduct your arm like in a chest fly, you should feel it in the inner chest but also the outer chest a little bit more too, because it's more fully contracted overall. Another thing for people who have a bigger outer chest, it might have to do with how the pectoralis muscle is shaped. The pectoralis is a convergent muscle shaped like a triangle. One side of that triangle is on the outer portion and will have the muscle fibers more condensed. The other two sides of that triangle are on the inner portion of the chest and have a bigger area where the fibers are more spread out. This may give the illusion of a bigger outer chest. So this is a good example of why we can't trust Google, because it appears we can hit the inner chest because we have these non-spanning fibers and there would be no other way to work them other than hitting the chest in a fully contracted position.